My name is Nerdstrom, and I will be playing against myself. It is almost time for set championships for set 7, Arcasius Island. And I, myself, am trying to do some preparations in order to get ready for it. So today, I've got a special match. It's a deck that I've been pretty stubborn in trying to make sure, trying to see if it's still relevant. And it is Blue Steel, which is right over on this side. And I've got it going up against Ruby Amethyst, the number 5 seed. Recently, I just lost the seeding to number 4 discard, Emerald Steel. And and I am really the reason why I'm really stubborn about seeing if this deck is still relevant is because I feel like with the right amount of it's one of the spiciest decks that I do carry, and I think it's one of the ones that I've been trying to be really creative with and trying to see if it's relevant. And I take a sense of personal pride with that sort of thing, and that's why I wanted to see if it could possibly be good. So in an effort to see if it's relevant, I'm kind of taking a tour among the top meta decks in the game, mostly color. You're not gonna see like you're not gonna see you're not gonna see like the exact DK Shark deck. Or you're not gonna see the new Ruby Amethyst Evasives in this one, just because one, I don't have the cards for it. Two, I can't play the deck if I don't have the cards. And secondly, it kind of clashes a little bit with my playstyle. I do like it. I do think it's a very fair deck idea, really strong. But overall, I just don't think it's just like kind of works with what I need. So anyway, yeah. So this is Blue Steel versus Ruby Amethyst, and let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and find out who is going to go first. Blue Steel is the lower seed, so we're going to go see what the score is, and it is 9. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see what Ruby Amethyst is going to get, and it'll get a 5. I think that's really good, because Kiwi Birds is a little bit more aggro. I think it's fair to say that the that winning the role should definitely benefit Blue Steel in that regard. So let's go ahead and see what we get out of it. Okay, so just as a reminder, if you've never seen any of my channels, first of all, thank you for joining us today. Remember to like, share, and subscribe all the content that you see here on this channel. I try to do streams every Sunday and Thursday with replays of them happening the next day. Sunday, I try to do it around 7 or 8 p.m. My time, and around 9 or 10 a.m. On Thursday mornings. So yeah, I really enjoy the game Lorcana. I think it's very fun. And I am very thankful that you are joining with me today. So I'm going to go ahead and send back 3. It's a little bit difficult to kind of act like I don't know what the other side is, because I do know what the deck contains. And the truth is, like, I think this is the first time in a while, besides the burn deck that Ruby Amethyst has had, where I've actually felt very comfortable playing Ruby Amethyst, and I think it's just comes down to the combination that I do have all set up for it. Is it slow? Maybe, but I do really enjoy it no matter what. Okay, so Ruby Amethyst is already ready to go, and I'll go ahead and start getting Blue Steel ready to go. Tell me what you guys think about the camera angle as well. Normally you would see the Wrestle Dream chair on the right side. It's the way that I kind of set up the camera. It's a little bit different. So yeah, let me know if it's weird. I for one think it's okay. I mean, like, now you've got the score at the top, which is cool. So let's see. Okay, so we'll see if maybe I can get the thing I was trying to do off the ground. Maybe. We'll see. All right, I'm going to go ahead and send back. Hang on. gonna send back. Hang on. I'm gonna send back 3. Now, Blue Steel, like I said, it is a deck that I've been trying to make really relevant, and I've added a lot of spice to this deck in order to see what kind of thing might stick. I played this last couple days ago at my local league place that I normally play at, and when it popped off, and it was really cool. And I hope I get to see this combination today. I hope I get to share it with you guys. So thanks you guys for joining me today. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Okay, so to my opponent, which of course is myself, I say good luck, have fun, and let's go ahead and play. Okay, to start, I am going to it's not the best option. Okay, I'm gonna ink Kit Cloud Kicker, and I'm going to play Robin Hood. That's right. Drop a turn. You already got a sample of exactly what I was thinking of as far as the what the plan was. Maybe, who knows? Okay, so here I'm gonna go ahead and ink Bell, and I'm gonna play Diablo, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'll draw for turn. Let me see if I can get a little bit more light back here. No, not that one. That one. Need light. I don't need that much light. There we go. Okay. So, I already drew. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ink Mickey. And I'm gonna spend 2 for Mr. Smee, and I'll go ahead and quest for 1, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I will draw for turn. I will I'm gonna ink a Brawl, and I'll play Queen of Hearts, and I'll go ahead and quest for 1, and I'll pass turn. Thank you to the second person watching. I appreciate you. Leave some comments so I know who's on. I appreciate your company as I am playing against myself. So I'm going to go ahead and I will ink Winnie Darling, and I'm going to spend 3 for Alice, and then I'm going to go ahead and quest for 2. Yeah, 3. I'll pass turn. Mr. Smee's going to take 1 damage. Okay. I'm going to drop turn. That kind of worked. Did it really work out? I don't know. I'm gonna ink a Brawl. I'm gonna spend 3 for Sisu, and I will quest for 2 to 3, and I'll pass turn. Draw for turn. So I am going to for Popsicle. Draw a card. I will ink. I'm still here. I'll go ahead and play another Alice. And then I'll have this Alice sing Strength of Raging Fire on Sisu. I should take it out. And then I'll quest for 3 to 7, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'll draw turn. Well, that kind of botched my plan. Let's see. Oh, that gets 2. There you go. Yeah, that kind of put a problem. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ink Friends. I will go ahead and spend 3 to play Merlin. I'm gonna put 3 on. I'll put 3 on Queen of Hearts. Challenge Alice. Take 1. Now Queen of Hearts is at 4 naturally. And then I will go ahead and quest for 1 to 4, and I'll pass turn. Okay, so let's see. Draw return. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 1 for Popsicle, draw a card, and I will spend 3 for Lawrence. I'll go ahead and quest for 2. Add that to Robin Hood and quest for 4. Smee is gone, and I will pass turn. Okay, so let's see. Turn. I will spend 3. Actually, no. I'm gonna spend 4 to play Genie. Draw a card. I'll ink Queen of Hearts. I will. Let's see. I'll take out Alice. Take another 1. I will take out Robin Hood. Take 2. And I will quest for 1, and I will pass turn. Okay. I just realized I could have just put popsicles on there. I don't even know. Return. I'm gonna ink Lawrence. I'm gonna spend 2 for Doc. Draw 2. And I will spend 2 for Mr. Smee, and then I will quest for 2, and I'll pass turn. Lethal is on board. Okay, let's see. I will draw for turn. I am going to I'll go ahead and swing it to Lawrence. That takes both of us out. I'll play. I'll spend 3 to brawl Doc. And let's see. And then I'll go ahead and ink the crab. And I will quest for 4. And I'll pass turn. turn. All right, I'm gonna go and spend 3 for Lawrence and 1 for Happy. And I will pass turn. Because I just want to see what happens. Let's try this. Draw for turn. I will ink Cusco. Quest for 4. And be prepared. That goes all the way. I'll pass turn. Turn. 5 for Aurora, and I'll pass turn. Drop turn. I'm gonna pay 1 for Magic Broom, 6 for Lady Tremaine, manage that, and then I will pass turn. Okay, drop turn. 4 for the Manor, and I will pass turn. Okay, and then drop turn. I will spend 5 for Maui. I'll go ahead and challenge the Manor, take it out, and then I'll quest for 1, and then I'll pass turn. Turn. 1 for Happy. Pass turn. Drop turn. 3 to brawl. Quest for 3. 17. Pass turn. Drop turn. Banish that. Bell. Game. I don't think I could have played that any differently, at least in my regard, especially on the end. I know probably if you looked at it as a viewer, you would have seen me stalling and kind of waiting to see if I can get the win on there. There's a little bit of relevance to that, seeing as how I know what the other side had. I had Tremaine. I also had Be Prepared in hand. And what I was banking on was hoping that Lady Tremaine, if anything, that would be the one that I would get. That way I didn't have to lose as many characters. I would only lose 1 at the most. And then still try to go for the win. If McDuck Manor survived, I'd also be able to see if I can get the win that way too. But neither of them came. I knew once I got Cusco, I knew I was going to go ahead and ink that, and I saw the Be Prepared, and I was like, okay, I'm just going to go and scrap that. Hopefully get some card advantage through Lady Tremaine, because I know the next card, if it's a character, it'll pop out, and then Tremaine can just go and get and sweep it, and just like that, you have board control. So that is basically what I was doing in order to determine how the game was going to go. So there is that. So let's go ahead and switch it up. How's the vid quality on there, guys? Does that seem okay for you guys? Because like from my phone's point of view, it doesn't look like anything's like really misty, but when I look at the same exact footage on the computer, it just seems kind of off. Let's try this. Maybe if I have it brighter, maybe it might make a difference. No? Maybe it might make it worse. Yeah, that just kind of makes things worse. Let's try that. It doesn't look awful. At least I don't think it does. But yeah, let me know in the comments if it seems kind of weird. I'm still trying to refine with this new ring light setup and see how it actually works. But yeah, see how it actually works. Good. The other good thing is that the last time I played this, I played against myself. The audio was not working, so I just want to make sure that it still does. All right, so let's go ahead and restart this. Blue Steel is going to start again, hopefully on the right foot, and hopefully with a little bit of spice that we can actually add to the game. All right, so let's go and see what we got here. It's kind of weird playing against yourself sometimes because like you want a certain deck to succeed, but you have to play the game at the same time too. And when you see the opportunity, you're like, all right. So as much as I want Blue Steel to win, you know, I have to play what is given in those situations. So, yeah, when I play against myself, I always win, but I always lose. That's the other thing. It's like I will always win and I will always lose at the same time. So, anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and try. You know what? I'm going to ink 1 on this one. Okay. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. Thank you, watcher number 3. Wild Hunt. Hello, fellow Uatu watcher. Thank you guys so much for joining my channel. If this is your first time going in there, I thank you for joining. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I do these streams Monday through Sunday and Thursday every Sunday night, every Thursday morning. Most of the days. Life does get in the way sometimes, so I have to take that into account. Please excuse the noises outside. The garbage collector is currently collecting the garbage. All right, so I just exchanged 1 card of the Amethyst. It's time to do the same thing, but for Blue Steel. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. All right, so. Nope. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna send back 3. 3. All right, can Blue Steel take the victory back and send this game into 3 games? We are about to find out. Okay, so Blue Steel is going to start again since it lost the last game. And I am going to start by inking Robin Hood and spending 1 for a popsicle, draw a card. I'm going to banish said popsicle and play Bell. And I will pass turn. Okay, I'll draw for turn. And I am going to start by inking Queen of Hearts and playing Magic Broom. I'll pass turn. I'm starting to regret sending back that 1 card. Draw for turn. No, I'm not. Storm. Home. Draw a card. I'm going to ink Window, and I am going to spend 1 and 1 for Mickey and Little Kit Cloud Kicker. So if you guys don't know this card, this is one of the spice cards that I do have in this deck. Kid Cloud Kicker Spunky Bear Cub is a Sapphire card. It's a 1-cost drop. It's 1 drop. It's 0-1 stats, but it does have Ward at the same time, 2 and a quest for 1. And hopefully in this game, you'll be able to see the reason why this card is in this deck, even though it seems kind of weak. It does have Ward, which is nice, but yeah, we'll go ahead and see how this turns out. I'll pass turn. Okay. All right, I'm going to draw a turn. I'm going to go ahead and ink Friends, and I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 for Cusco. Pass turn. Okay, I will go and draw for turn. This time I'm going to I'll go ahead and ink Strength, and I'm going to spend 2 and 1 for Smee, another Kit Cloud Kicker. I'm going to go ahead and quest for 2, and I'll pass her. Alright, gonna draw for turn. I will go ahead and ink Maui, and I'll spend 3 for Sisu. I will quest for 1, and I'll pass turn. Okay. Draw for turn. Damn. I'm gonna ink 1 for Happy, and I'll spend 3 for Alice. I'll go ahead and quest for 4 to 6, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'll draw a turn. I'll go ahead and have Sisu sing Friends on the other side. Draw 2. I'll ink a Diablo and play Genie. Then I'll quest for 1. Oh, Smee does have 1. There you go. And I will pass turn. Let's see. All right. Drop turn. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 3 to shift Kid Cloud Kicker. So now I've got shift 3. It's also got Ward. It's a 2/5 stat line. A quest for 3. 6 drop, shift 3. I keep repeating myself over and over again, but I'm just excited because I get to do the thing that I like to do in this one. Okay, so first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and quest for 2 with Alice. I'm gonna add that to the Ward and +1 to Mickey. So now it's got resist, Ward, and conquest for 2. 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? Good measure. 1. And I will pass turn. Smee will take 2. Okay. What the hell just happened there? Or for those of you fans who are fans of Eurovision, I can also say, what the hell just happened? Anyway, let's go ahead and challenge with Genie. I'll take Smee out. How many cards do you have now? None. Shoot. Okay. I will take 3. I'll go ahead and ink Brawl, and I'll play Spell. Shoot. Everything's got ward. 3 on Bell. Put that way. And yeah, there you go. That's game. There you go. Wow, that actually went a lot better than I thought it would go. So there you go. This is the reason why I really want this blue steel to work, because when it comes to an aggro package, first of all, I've always liked blue steel because of the way that it kind of plays. You can get early game strengths or storms right off the bat, and if a player's not careful, they can really stumble pretty poorly, and then you could take advantage of that by just spamming the board with as many ward characters as you can, build up your thing before they can start going, and winning it. And again, against a deck like Ruby Amethyst, I always kind of think that possibly might be a combination that can work really well against it, because for one thing, Ruby Amethyst, yes, it does have eliminators, it does have things, but if you have a bunch of ward characters on the field, like they're not going to do anything, and that's the reason why I really like this setup. So, and on top of that, you've already seen that I've got Aurora on there. Everyone else gets ward. And then if you put Alice on the field at the same time too, you can give it ward, and then it's like everything's untouchable. It just makes for a lot of crazy shenanigans, and that's the reason why I really like this setup. But now the score is 1-1, and it's time to see which deck will come out on top in the end. Can Blue Steel do it again? Well, see, that's the thing that I've thought about with this deck. It's like, can I? When I went up against another Amethyst deck, it was an Amethyst Steel deck, last Tuesday, I actually did 2-0 it, but I also went up against a Ruby Amethyst Shark variant, and I went 0-2. So we'll find out together if it is at all a viable option. One of the things I do like about Kit is that it is it's got a big booty, man. Like 2/5 is a pretty strong stat line. Obviously, like, you know, if I had a turn 5 Maui, it would get one-shotted, but even then you still have to deal with so many other characters on the board that also have ward. You couldn't just target it, and if you didn't have any characters on the board, you couldn't do anything. So that is what I am hoping becomes the norm in this deck. Now, also, the other thing, one of the pitfalls that I do have is that I don't have, like, it's not completely warded. I haven't really fully invested into it completely because I'm still trying to make sure that it is a viable option. But that's the reason why I play against myself, just to see if it's viable. But I do still have Calhouns, just like how the original Kiwi Birds setup is. I do have some Wendy's. I do have, I mean, I only have one Wendy. I do have Alice's. And I do have a mine play at hand. So I'm trying a lot of different kind of techniques, and just like depending on where the deck goes, I can kind of adjust accordingly into that. But ideally, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see if we can get Kit Cloud Kicker on board, or at least spam the board with a whole bunch of ones and play it more like a traditional aggro deck. It is a slow aggro deck, but when it pops off, it does really pop off, and I'm really excited to kind of see what comes of it. So to start, let's go ahead and see what I can get rid of. Nope. I could try that. Yeah. Don't really want to do that. Okay, so I'm going to send deck 3. Oh man, game 3, man. Training this early in the day is quite crazy. You have to like go up and make sure you get breakfast before you do it and then start playing. That requires you to be up at a certain time. And am I used to it? Yeah, but not always. Oh, 4 now. Hey, how's it going, guys? Thank you for joining my channel. We got Blue Steel on this side, taking on Ruby Amethyst on that side. And we are currently in game 3. We're gonna decide which ones. The way that the Ruby Amethyst did Ruby Amethyst things, cleared the board, got card advantage, ended up winning the game that way. Meanwhile, Blue Steel came at it with its new spice, using the Kit Cloud Kicker package to flood the board with a bunch of ward characters, along with Alice and Wendy, and smaller kit to just kind of keep it on the board, kind of keep it staying up there, taking advantage of the fact that it takes a little while for Ruby Amethyst to get going, and as a result, knocked it out within 4 turns. So let's go ahead and see what Ruby Amethyst got for this game. Let's find out. Boom. Boom. Okay. So I'll go ahead and this is actually a pretty good setup. I like this one. This is exactly how I wished it would have gone. Let's do that. Yeah, you know what? Let's try that. I'm gonna send like 1. And let's find out how this goes. Okay. All right. So Ruby Amethyst is going. This will decide the day. So let's go ahead and find out if Ruby Amethyst can still take out the upstart Blue Steel. Now remember, Ruby Amethyst currently is 5th in the rankings. So if in the event that Ruby Amethyst does lose to Blue Steel is going to flip rankings with the deck. So let's go ahead and see what we got over here. Okay, so to start, I am going to ink Crab, and I am going to spend 1 for turn box followers, and I'll pass turn. Turn. Okay, I'm going to start here by inking Lawrence and spending 1 for Mickey Mouse. Pass turn. Okay, I'll go ahead and draw for turn. I will go ahead and ink Queen of Hearts, and I will spend 2 for Cusco. I will quest for 1, banish this, draw a card, and I will pass turn. Alright, draw turn. Okay, so I am going to ink Lawrence, and I will spend 2 and 1 and 1 for Robin Hood and for Happy. And then I will quest for 1, and I'll pass turn. Alright, I'll draw for turn. So I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to ink Sisu. Let's spend 1 for Diablo, 2 for Cusco, and then I will quest for 1, and I will pass turn. Okay, draw for turn. I am going to, ink a Lawrence, and then I am going to spend 3 for Alice. I'll go ahead and quest for 3, and I will pass turn. So now I'm at 4. Ruby Amethyst has 2. And I will draw for turn. Let's see. I will swing into happy. Draw a card. I'll ink Queen of Hearts, and then I'll spend 4 for the goat, gain 1 more, and then I will go ahead and quest for 2, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'll draw a turn. I'm going to ink Mickey, and then I'm gonna spend 1 for Happy and 2 for Calhoun, and then I will quest for 2. Give Ward and +1 to Robin Hood, 2, 4, and then 1 more. 1, 2. Wait, 3. Yeah, 8. 8 is the number. And then I will pass turn. Okay, draw for a turn. I'll have Goat Sing Friends, draw 2 cards, and then I am going to ink a goat. I'm going to spend 2 for Cusco, and then I'm going to spend 3 to Brawl Mickey. And then I will quest for 2, and I'll pass turn. I don't know if I should have done that. Crap. We'll find out. Return. I'm going to spend 1 for Happy. I'm going to spend 2 for Doc. Discard your hand, draw 2 cards. And then I am going to... Let's try... I'll go ahead and challenge Diablo. You draw a card. I don't know. 2 Ward on Robin Hood. 2. 1 more. And then pass turn. Okay, draw turn. I'll ink Magic Broom. Let's see. I'll go ahead and challenge Calhoun. This goes away. Gain 1. I will trade with Happy. Gain 1. And then and then I'll draw a card from that. I'll spend 3 to Brawl Happy. And then I'll spend 2 to play Cusco. And then I will draw a quest for 1. And I'll pass turn. Let's see. Draw turn. 4 for McDuck Manor, and I will quest Ward 3, 4, and I'll pass turn. Okay, draw for turn. I'm gonna ink Queen of Hearts. I will quest for 2. View Pair is coming. Okay. Draw 2 cards. And I will pass turn. 2 for manner. 2 for manner, instead. Drop turn. One for kit. Pass turn. Alright. Will this happen? Draw for turn. I think we're good. One thing I could do is do Tremaine, which makes me choose Cloud Kicker. That is it. So there you go. So just like that, Ruby Amethyst has fallen to Blue Steel and its ward package. That it was a very good, I think that was a pretty solid outing in my opinion. I know that the evasive package is kind of the hot package right now, but I do kind of feel that my Ruby Amethyst deck does kind of represent what a majority of the Ruby Amethyst decks play right now. Sans bounce package. Don't really have too much bounce in here, but I think it was a good outing, and I really can't wait to see what does happen next in future videos, where I showcase Blue Steel taking up against the other decks on the road to hopefully becoming a meta relevant deck, and establishing confidence in the deck enough so I can play this deck and set championships. So until next time, thank you for joining me at the Nerdstrom household. My name is Nerdstrom, and let's get nerdy.